Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about setting up an Invisalign ClearCorrect or any clear aligner case for a Maryland bridge, meaning an anterior bridge. And this is an example of a Maryland bridge right here. It might have like ceramic wings, it might have metal wings, but it's a tooth with some wings where you do not have to prepare the adjacent teeth. It just glues to the back of the teeth. It's kind of a fancier lab-made version of that old traditional denture or Pontic with a wire that's bonded behind the teeth. And some people have a Maryland bridge long term, some people have it short term. It's a little bit of a lower cost solution to an implant. This is a traditional bridge where they have to prepare the teeth, shave them down, and then it's full coverage. That means it covers the front, the back, and the sides on the adjacent teeth. This one, you don't prepare the adjacent teeth at all, it just drops in. What are the pros and cons? Well, I'm not a restorative dentist. We did learn about this in dental school, never did one before. I do happen to have a child who's missing number 10, which is the upper left tooth, and she's very young. She's going to finish her Invisalign treatment. And I really feel firmly, after seeing a lot of cases that kind of got messed up from some of my clients, that implants on the anterior teeth should not be placed even in girls now until 21, because I've seen some that were done at 18 and oh no, weird shifting happened. So I know it doesn't happen in everyone, but I certainly don't want that happening in my kids. So, and you shouldn't want that happening in your patients. So yeah, kind of blew my mind. Really did. So we're going to be dropping a Maryland bridge in my daughter. So problem with those is that the retention is significantly less, so they have to be a lot more careful about occlusion. And then that circles back to us, the people that are doing the setup for the Invisalign or the ClearCorrect. We need to make sure we get the occlusion right so that we don't knock these wings off. That means proper overjet and overbite. And clearance and everything like that. So how much overjet and overbite do you need? Well, ultimately, that really depends on what lab you're using, what biomaterials you're using. So I can't answer that. That is where you're going to have to circle up with your lab and have them check your plan. And a lot of labs will do that. You can export the STLs from the Invisalign or share the Clincheck plan for the ClearCorrect. And they can look at it and be like, yeah, this is good, or no, we're going to need more intrusion, we're going to need more opening, we're going to need more clearance, we're going to need more overjet, which is going to change your ultimately Clincheck, and you want to get that done before. You don't want to finish the case and then later have the darn thing falling off and then have to redo the case. So whenever I am an orthodontist only, not you guys, some of you guys are doing the ortho and the restorative, which is awesome. But I always circle up. I just say, hey, I know you need clearance. I know you need vertical corrected. You tell me what you need, and I will do it. And then I obviously send the Clincheck to the restorative dentist for approval to make sure that they are okay with it. And then I need to give them that. I got to deliver that. So a lot of times the case doesn't look too hard, in terms of straightening, but then we have to maybe overcorrect the overjet, overbite more than we would on a regular case, which makes the case take a little bit longer, which, maybe patients aren't really expecting, but it's better than having the darn Maryland bridge knocking off all the time. I know when my daughter goes off to college, she is not going to be happy if it's falling off all the time and she's in a different state, right? So we need to make sure we do it right, we pick the right materials, and we fix the bite properly. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Definitely get your labs involved. I think in time there's going to be more labs that are going to be able to use the AI from the STLs and let us export those files to them directly, so they can take measurements and run it through their systems. Right now, as far as I know, the only one that does it is DSD, which is Digital Smile Design. And I've heard, and this is just granted, again, I'm not a restorative dentist, but I've heard that DSD can be a little bit expensive to join. Like there's like a membership thing. It's not like you could just do a case. So I'm hoping there will be other labs that are restorative labs that are a little bit more interactive with the ortho portion of it, because we don't want to be redoing our ortho portion. So if any of you know labs, restorative labs that do excellent work, that really get involved in the ortho portion, let me know, because I'm excited maybe to look into them and maybe send them some business. All right, thanks so much.